The 76ers anxious to get off the bus and get down to business. A look from earlier as they arrived at the arena. Look at the 76ers starting group. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Ben Simmons is out there with Shake Milton. And it's Thibault in at small forward. And looking at the Nets, we've got Green. Irving is out there with Harden. And it's Durant. And it's Jordan in at the center. Over to the left wing. Embiid against Jordan. Shot clock at 6. Harris passes to Embiid. Count that one. Some of the best in the game go at it here tonight, Chris. What an incredible guard matchup we have here in this one.
Oh, Kevin, there are some all-time greats playing at the guard spots these days. It will be a fun matchup to watch.
The drive by Green. That shot is off. Some solid defense from Harris. Here's Simmons. And he slams it down right on top of Kevin Durant.
How can you not love Simmons? I mean, some of the dunks he pulls off are insane.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Nets. 4-point game. And the pass to Durant. Dishes it to Jordan. Back to Durant. And Embiid with the block.
Awesome timing on the rejection. Embiid, the big fella. You don't want to bring it in around this guy. That's high-quality defense right there. Reading the situation, reacting, and making that a very tough jump shot.
No one covering.
Love the work there. They got the most out of that possession.
The Nets have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with this play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness, his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism.
Harden kicks to Irving. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going. And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Harden with it. Now defended by Embiid. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. So it'll be James Harden shooting. That's on Ben Simmons. The Nets shooting their first foul shot of the game.
And see, Webb, the strength and conditioning of James Harden, something I'm not certain everybody has an appreciation for.
Yeah, and to your point, back in high school, despite losing Artesia to back-to-back state championships, Harden dealt with asthma and was frankly out of shape. Over the years, dedication to diet and training, that enabled him to reach new heights.
Irving for 3. Rebound by the 76ers.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
That's all you have to do. Throw it in Simmons' general direction. He'll take care of the rest.
Pass to Durant.
I thought that one was going to go down. The mid-range jumpers, oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the D playing soft like that.
That one falls.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Trailing by 13. Harden finds Durant. Rejected by Harris.
Oh, he's known for his offense more than defense. Harris plays with a high motor, and he likes to make plays.
Here's Thibault. Harris dishes to Embiid. Here's Simmons. Kept alive. Embiid, the pass to Milton. And it's sent back by Irving. Harden with it. Outguarded by Simmons. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And the former Hoya Green, a ranging forward who can both score and defend from all areas of the floor.
A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Jordan. Harris comes in for Kevin Durant. Brown, he's checked in for Irving. And Dinwiddie subbed in for James Harden. Simmons inside. Dinwiddie covering. Offensive rebound. Pass to Thibault. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Harris drives in. Blake Griffin pulls it in. Nets trail by 11. Back to Harris. Top of the key, Griffin. And they pick up 2.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
And the 76ers with possession. They're on a 16-7 run. Simmons looking it over. Kicks it to Embiid. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Good if it goes. And that one released in time, but no good. And we reached the end of the first quarter. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the 76ers, what are your thoughts?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
They've been quicker to the ball, showing great anticipation and terrific hustle.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. So for Brooklyn now, they've got Joe Harris. Griffin is out there with Brown, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point. Here's Curry, just 5 to shoot. Misses off the left iron. Nets trail by 7. Harris finds Dinwiddie. And here comes Harris, leading the fast break.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Maxey passes to Curry. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Curry on the wing. Takes the 3. The kick out to Scott. Passes to Green. Feeds it to Howard. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Howard's got his first 2 points.
It's a battle boxing Howard out. Too big, too strong.
Brown dishes to Griffin. Here's Dinwiddie. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Now the 76ers take it the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
And you talk about the perfect veteran wing player. Danny Green's right at the top of that list. Solid defense, good shooter, and plays within himself.
Here's Curry. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
And finished off by Brown.
Well, this is what Griffin gives you. Excellent vision, excellent decision-making with the ball in his hands.
And, Greg, the experiences that Danny Green has had over the course of his terrific career, it's hard to match.
I mean, he's won multiple titles in his career, done so in different places with different types of teams. He's seen it all and knows what it takes to succeed.
No, he just caught the defense napping. He shoots a very high percentage from three-point range when there's no hand in his face.
Back to Brown. To the inside. Here's Dinwiddie. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Now the passion in New York as a pro sports city, Greg, is unquestioned. Talk about the pros and cons, though, of being a player in New York.
You know, the opportunity personally and professionally is immense, no doubt about it, but so is the media scrutiny. It can be very intense, and the fanaticism does make it hard to live a normal existence, and I think the guys who embrace being in a city like New York are the ones that typically are able to perform at the highest level.
So you can either thrive because of it or wilt because of it, just kind of what your personal preference is.
You called it, partner, and I have seen it happen both ways.
Oh, I bet. Up top, Curry. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the first half. The kick out to Scott. 6 on the shot clock. Lays it up off the glass.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah, horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
Dinwiddie wide open. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Dinwiddie's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Maxey passes to Green. And here's Maxey. And it doesn't even draw iron. Dinwiddie dishes to Griffin. The Nets working the ball around now. And then Griffin with the dunk.
That bucket tells you about the power of Griffin. I mean, he got a man all over him, and it doesn't even affect him.
The pass to Howard. Brown against Curry. From downtown, it's hauled in by Harris.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he be a little bit more selective tonight.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Now it's just a 3-point 76ers lead.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And that one's good. Maxey.
That's the savvy veteran Green. He's able to spot when his teammates aren't being covered. That's a nice read right there.
Pass to Claxton. Here's Brown. And the layup falls. Brown's got his second bucket.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And a close game so far through the first.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome. Right out of the gates, it was Philadelphia setting the tone. A smoldering performance. And that does it for our halftime.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Nets trail by 3. Taking a look at the 76ers. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with Shake Milton. And it's Thibault in at the 3. Irving finds Harden. Over Milton. Harden, no good.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
They grab their own miss. Pass to Thibault. Simmons with it. He feeds it to Embiid. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Kevin Durant.
Is there a more entertaining player in this league than Joel Embiid? I mean, on the court, he's a 7+ footer who can do it all. Off the court, no one better on social media.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Irving. Basket good.
Irving does a solid job maintaining his balance, even with the D being all over him. Impressive athleticism.
Passes it to Embiid. Simmons dishes to Embiid. Harris kicks to Milton. Here's the 3. A rebound by the Nets. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it. The fast break chance. And stolen by Thibault. And Embiid with a clear pass to the hoop. And slam dunk by Harris.
Good at recognizing when the defense is overcommitted. I mean, Embiid is terrific at sharing the ball.
Harden outside. Banked in off the glass. Harden's got 5 now.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Well, and last season, we saw teams double and trap James Harden more than any other player in the league. As soon as he crossed half court, they did not want the ball in his hands.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And a deep 3 from Harden. Milton grabs the board. And stolen by Jordan. Irving for 3. Jordan the pass to Irving. Releases. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And all the trapping had to frustrate Harden. But whatever may come, he's going to make the right play.
Yeah, and he can, Jim, because he's not just a good passer. He's a great passer. He averaged over double digits assists the year they played him at point guard. He makes you pay for sending help.
Simmons with it. Guarded now by Irving. To the middle. Here's Embiid. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 8 points for Joel Embiid.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Harden surveying the D. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. No good from Simmons.
That's a shot they're always happy to give, even when he blows the finish.
And the jam by Harden.
Oh, you love seeing Harden take off of the slam. He has just unreal hops.
Philadelphia leading by 3. There's the pass to Embiid. The 3 connects from three-point range. Embiid's got 9 points now in just the second half. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Brooklyn. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. For 3, Harris. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Down kicks to Dinwiddie. On the wing, Harris. Defended by Thibault. Claxton. It's good on the putback.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Outside, Simmons. Hilton the pass to Simmons. Shoots over Dinwiddie. Again, Philadelphia.
His individual effort has been outstanding tonight, and it's helped him grab the lead.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Here's Claxton. Griffin finds Harris. A three-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Cloak loose. And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. That's his first foul. And here's Maxey. Green passes to Curry. 2 on the clock. Can't capitalize inside. The third quarter comes to a close. 76ers lead by 8. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Oh, yeah, no need for hero ball there. I mean, you just need to make the right basketball play. Outstanding dish that time.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. They've got Griffin on out there with Harris, and it's Claxton in at the power forward. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Curry with the steal. And now the 76ers on the break. Howard can't hit. Nets trail by 10. Here's Brown. Shot's good. Griffin making the play.
The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set them up.
76ers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Pass to Howard. Outside Curry. Howard in the post. Griffin's there. Green kicks to Curry. Clock at 6. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Here's Maxey. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the 76ers lead by 10.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Brown dishes to Harris. Three-pointer. And Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Simmons passes to Harris. Lets the three fly. Simmons can't get it to go.
And it's still a close game. I mean, despite the fact that they've struggled to compete on the board.
Harden can't hit. The 76ers leading by 10. Outside, Simmons. And that one, good. 10 points for Ben Simmons. Greg, you've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players. Talk about the specific qualities you look for in those superstars that can catapult a team to greatness.
It's a great question, Kevin. Talent really isn't enough. You know, whether you lead vocally or by example, the agenda has to be winning, and your best players really define who your team is going to be. So the franchise caliber player is a much-needed asset.
Irving, an easy 2 points on the layup.
One of the best point guards in the league with getting inside and finish. Kyrie Irving.
Here's Simmons. Pass to Embiid. Nets trail by 10. And stolen by Simmons. And now the 76ers on the break. Harris against Durant. Thibault kicks to Harris. Back to Thibault. Inside. Durant with the steal. Here's Irving. And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
Oh, look at that. Irving just leaked out wonderfully in transition. He's a remarkable decision maker in fast break situations.
Milton finds Simmons. Now here's Milton. Guarded by KD.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now here's Harden, defended by Thibault. And there's Jordan, putting it right back in.
One thing never changes in the NBA. Jordan will always be there among the top offensive rebounders in the league.
And stolen by Irving. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And just beast mode on the glass there. He was not going to be denied on that play.
Pass to Milton. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And it's not about running up to score. It's about closing the door on any kind of comeback.
Harden against Simmons. There's 21 seconds left to play here in the fourth. They get it back. Lets it go with a three. Fires for three. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Harden dishes to Jordan. And Harden wide open. He shoots. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
It's winning time. Harden knows his job description.
So Philadelphia wins it. A truly gutsy. Sports. DA.
Hey, Kevin.
Thanks, DA. So the net starting five. We've got Green. Kyrie Irving is out there with Harden. And it's Durant. And it's Jordan in at center. And for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Then it's Clint Capella. Then it's Trae Young. And it's Herter in at point guard. Now, here's Collins. A three-pointer, no good. Durant deciding where to go with it. They kick it out to Green. Right side, Durant to the paint. It's stolen by Capella. Fast break, the Hawks. Here's Young. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Herder at 6'7", able to get in there and get after the offensive rebound.
Now Harden. Lots of speed and athleticism on the floor tonight, Brent. What do you think could determine the outcome?
Well, if guys are going to play fast, Kevin, and guys are going to be up in the air, it's going to come down to very solid decision-making to see who it is that separates themselves in this one.
Here's Young. James Harden picking up that last basket. And, oh, here we go with Green. Nobody back. Here's KD. Green kicks to KD. Irving against Young. Outside Irving. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. The feed now to Jordan. Goes up with it again. 4 on the clock. Tries yet again. Outside for KD. Pass to Irving. Down low. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Hawks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Young taking his time here. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Green breaking loose. And it's James Harden with the rebound. Brooklyn with the ball.
You just can't get tired of watching the way Young shoots the ball. I mean, what a fantastic release.
And it's just limitless in terms of the range. That's what makes it so impressive. He's a small guy, he's quick, and he's got great handles. But he can heave that up from just about anywhere. And when he gets hot, it's something to watch.
Now Irving. After the missed 3 from Trae Young. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
In the corner, Irving with it. Harden left side. Irving kicks to Harden. Back to Irving. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Now, here is Young. Outside Collins. Herder passes to Young. On deep, Collins. He can't get that one to fall. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Kicks it out to Harden. Back to Green. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. And it's Hunter with the jam.
So unselfish there. Young doing a good job of finding the open man.
And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. Trailing by 2. Harden dishes to Green. For the 3. And KD the bucket on the assist from Harden.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Herder. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
Herder now mixing it up a little bit, not just staying on the perimeter.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Alinari comes in for John Collins. Reddish, he's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. And Tony Snell subbed in for Young. Irving kicks to Harden. From past the arc. No good from Irving. Hawks have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Stolen by Harden. And now Irving pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Back to KD. From about 19 feet. The kick out to Irving. 6 to shoot. Pass to KD. Second chance shot. In deep. Irving drops it in.
Of course, Kevin Durant, one of the game's greatest scorers of all time, but his ability within this offense to make plays, elevating the team.
Here's Snell. The pass to Okongwu. Back to Snell. To the paint. Herter passes to Okongwu. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Jump ball. Atlanta with the ball. Lets it go from deep. They get it back. And it's Gallinari on the follow.
Well, hustle from Gallo there. Remember, at 6'10", he can do that. Makes the right call by going back in and finding possession there.
A shot by Harden, wide open. Cans it from downtown. Harden's got 5 now. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter of who can catch that momentum.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Nets lead by 2. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the Nets, what do you think?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court right now for the Hawks, you've got Reddish. Bogdanovich is out there with Tony Snell. Then there's Gallinari. And it's Okongwu in at the 5 spot.
And sometimes Reddish might defer too often, and maybe sometimes that's true. But also, give him credit for being unselfish.
Dinwiddie passes to Griffin. Here's Claxton. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. 3-pointers. Snell, the putback. Great positioning on the putback. Okongwu's now got the lead up to 2 now for the Hawks.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Dinwiddie dishes to Griffin. Back to Dinwiddie. Passes it to Claxton. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Harris from the arc. Gallinari with the rebound. The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter.
And going back to when he turned pro at just 16 years of age, Gallinari has proven to be one of the best players ever from Italy.
You think about his final year in Milano and just how highly efficient he was, first in the league's ratings overall. 6th pick, going from Italy to New York City. The fans had no idea what they were getting, but Gallinari eventually dealt in the Carmelo deal, and his career, although it's been multiple stops, has been pretty exemplary.
How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
Reddish the pass to Bogdanovich. Misses the 3. Nets trail by 4. Harris outside. Inside. Here's Griffin. Out left to the wing. Here's Claxton. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. You and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's the case?
I know it.
You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams, the end players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in the team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right.
Sometimes you like to see guys go with the bounce pass, threading it through there perfectly.
Here's Brown. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Harris misses. Young against Brown. Shoots from the elbow. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Hawks lead by 6.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Pass to Griffin. Here's Claxton. He's guarded by Collins. And there's the call on Kevin Huerter. That is his first foul of the game. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Irving surveying the floor. To the middle. Outside for KD. 5 on the clock. Over Young. Fires the 3. The shot by KD. No good. Atlanta with the ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Hunter, no good. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. 6-point game. And it's Jordan. That time on the assist by Irving.
Look how focused DeAndre Jordan is on those finishes through the contact.
There's 37 seconds left now here in the second. Young pass to Hunter. Here's Huerter. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Shot by Collins, no good.
I'm shocked he missed that wide open look. He has to feel embarrassed he blew that one.
The kick out to Irving. The dish to Jordan. No stopping him there. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided, and that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Hawks on.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. Some good moments from both teams. And that does it for our...
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. And guys, without question, Okongwu displaying his skills today.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
So for Brooklyn now, Durant is out there with Green. Then it's Harden. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Irving at the 2. Pass to Durant. The Nets working the ball around now. Here's Harden. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And the way Harden plays the game, incredible. So much energy and really as creative as they come.
Both good from the line that time.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
The pass to Okongwu. Bogdanovich wide open. Off target with his 3.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Green dishes to Jordan. Harden outside. Back to Jordan. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Looking at current NBA players, Greg, leaving aside the real star players, who would you love to have played with from this era?
Man, there's so many guys that, you know, and I hate to call them role players because they bring so much more to the table, but in reality, they got to fill some roles, right? And, you know, John Collins is a guy who's got great potential, a tremendous finisher around the rim. How about Robert Covington, a smooth shooter who defends his tail off? Davis Bertans, a deadly floor spacer who can put the ball down and create and make plays. So there's so many guys like that in the league that make a difference in determining whether your team can win or lose.
Boy, those are three names I don't know that I would have mentioned, so I'm glad you did. Green with the ball. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Back to Green. Passes it to KD. On the wing, Irving. Tries again. Not enough on that one as it misses. The Hawks leading, pushing it up. Okongwu kicks to Snell. Dishes it to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Harden finds Irving. Back to Harden. Now, here is Irving. To the inside. And stolen by Okongwu. And now, here comes Okongwu leading the break. Over in the corner, Reddish. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Nets trail by 4. Well, many question the selection of Reddish in the draft. Pundits thought he had red flags. But, Greg, he developed nicely over his first season in the league.
You know, Reddish caught up to the speed of the NBA, found his shot, and started to play with confidence. Sometimes it takes a little time for young guys to adjust.
Durant. Offensive rebound, Nets. Shoots the 3. The shot, no good.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Jordan kicks to KD. Pass to Green. On the wing, Irving. Durant down low. And they double up Jordan. From deep, Harden. Atlanta with the rebound. Capella's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Harden. He's covered by Irving. Stolen by Durant. In transition, here come the Nets. From deep, Harden. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Harden's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Now just all alone down there. Credit goes to DeAndre for finding him. That's a nice pass.
Here's Young. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 3.
All the way to the bucket. No resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
Harden the pass to Irving. Takes the 13-footer. They kick it out to Green. For the tie. Atlanta with the rebound.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And here's Young from the arc. And it's put back up and in by Capella. Now it's a 5-point Atlanta lead.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Irving finds Harden. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. That doesn't go in either for Irving.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Outside Collins. And we've reached the end of the third. Hawks lead by 5. And coming up is soon. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Young. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Herter in at the point guard position. So that's the Hawks 5.
And how about his athleticism for a big man? Capella is able to make plays above the rim.
Pass to Dinwiddie. To the middle. Here's Griffin. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. The Hawks leading by 7. Done with it. Now the pass to Reddish. Gallinari outside. Bogdanovich looking around. Shot clock at 6. Passes to Okongwu. Shoots over Griffin. The shot by Okongwu. No good. Nets trail by 7. Dinwiddie dishes to Griffin. The Nets working the ball around now. Here's Claxton. Pass to Harris from deep. The 11-footer. Pass to Claxton. And here is Harris. Dinwiddie kicks to Harris. This one for 3. Gallinari with the rebound. And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Dunn passes to Gallinari. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting a pretty pitiful 25% in this game. Offensively, they can't get anything going. And here's Harris from the arc. It's stolen by Reddish. And the pass to Okongwu. Dunn kicks to Gallinari. And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. That's his first foul. Gallinari on the wing. Outside Bogdanovich. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Nets trail by 7. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Harris finds Dinwiddie. They could use a bucket. The 3. Okongwu grabs the board. Atlanta's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Right side, Bogdanovich. Feeds to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Well, you want to lead by an example. Bogdanovich leading the way with the assist.
Dinwiddie passes to Claxton. Brown wide open. He fires. And the Nets miss again.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
Bogdanovich with it. And Griffin picks him up defensively. Okongwu kicks to Gallinari. A 3 from Bogdanovich. And the rebound goes to Griffin. Griffin's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Back to Dinwiddie. Beyond the arc. Brown outside. Clock at 6. Griffin inside. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
And that's what Griffin does best. They're remarkable how he maintains control and schools the D.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. Outside, Bogdanovich. Brooklyn with the rebound.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Now, you can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Bogdanovich, we saw a little bit of this during the All-Star weekend. He can play with a little bit of flair, and you know he's confident when he starts to show those signs.
Here's Dinwiddie. 54 seconds left in the 4th quarter, and that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Brooklyn making some changes. Harden's shot is good.
And this is what great players do. Harden understanding how to deliver in a big moment.
And Young, here we go. Chalk up 2 there.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
A deep 3 from Irving. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Jacks up a 3. Capella. Great positioning on the putback. And now it's a 9-point Hawks lead.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
KD drives in. Lays it up and banks it in.
On defense, your priority is to close out on Durant's outside shot, but then he has that tight handle. Simply drives right by you.
Snell dishes to Young. And the 3 ball is good.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive.
Oh, that was huge.
Incredible. And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
And so it's Atlanta with the W. A confident. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports. Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Then it's Trae Young. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Herter in at the 1 spot. And for the 76ers, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Shake Milton is out there with Ben Simmons. And it's Thibault in at the 3 spot. Now here's Simmons. Down low. A nice shot by Harris. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big man up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor, will likely be the victor.
And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. Basket counts.
Another area where Young excels, using the dribble to create space for his shot.
Simmons looking around. On the wing, Harris. Takes a 3. And the 76ers get it back. Embiid, the pass to Thibault. Back to Embiid. It's stolen by Capella. Oh, and here we go with Collins. Nobody back. Simmons with the defensive effort. Now the 76ers on the break. Milton the pass to Harris. Here's Thibault. Passes it to Embiid. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
Yeah, 2 turnovers already in just the first few minutes. Clearly a bit careless. They need him to refocus.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Young with the ball. Picked up by Harris. And Young kicks to Capella. Collins wide open. He fires. And it's off from three-point range. Now Milton. Pass to Simmons. And they're running all alone. And it's Hunter with the jam.
I love Hunter's athleticism and versatility as a finisher in transition.
Simmons with it. Harris outside. Simmons finds Harris. Back to Simmons. Just 5 on the clock. The pass to Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
And with off-the-charts awareness, Simmons makes plays that others simply don't see.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Young passes to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
And for a long time, Atlanta had been searching for a legitimate center. Seems like they found their guy in Clint Capella.
Yes, and Clint Capella is limited offensively, but that's not his job. What Clint Capella does do, he does very well. He's a terrific rebounder, and he will have a lot of room to finish at the rim, as he does with power. Kevin's biggest selling point, the ability to shoot the ball from the perimeter.
To the left wing. Embiid inside. Capella covering.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The 76ers shooting their first free throws of this one.
Really an underrated part of Embiid's game. Excellent as a foul shooter for a 7-footer, so you just can't hack away at it. Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Here's Herter. Young passes to Collins. Young left side. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Harris with it. He's picked up by Collins. Harris kicks to Milton. For 3. Another miss by Philadelphia. Atlanta leading by 3. Young up top. Guarded by Simmons. Young passes to Capella. Misses from short range.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Young's shot is good.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Harris. To the paint. Here's Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
This is where Tobias has really improved, keeping his eyes up, making plays for others.
Herter passes to Collins. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Embiid.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
It's amazing that in the 2017 draft, Collins went just 21st overall. That's a steal, folks. When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
Outside Curry. And he banks in the layup.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
It'll count. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. A good close contest so far as we... And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Winning the turnover battle here early on, and you see that reflected in the score.
Howard is out there with Mike Scott. Then it's Green. Then there's Maxey. And it's Curry in at the 2-guard. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter.
We are still commanding a lot of defensive attention. Howard just keeps his head up and finds the open man.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. And here's Maxey. On the wing, Green. Howard with it, and it's Reddish picking him up. Green kicks to Curry. Shot clock at 5. Over Gallinari, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Greg, I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach is consistency. And I've said this, you can coach a lot of different ways, you can win a lot of different ways, but you've got to be sincere and true to your principles and your philosophy. And those are the coaches, and I've had them that have done it different ways, but they've been the most successful. And listen, you've also at the professional level, you've got to have a presence about you. You got to have some charisma out there as well to get these men to buy in.
Up and down career for Gallinari, a skilled forward with size, has struggled because of health.
Maxey passes to Howard. That's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. And Okongwu gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Now, here's Maxey. He is covered by Bogdanovich. A shake, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu. Philadelphia shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And the former first overall pick in the 04 draft, Howard has had a stellar career, a dominant force who continues to frustrate the opposition.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Harris is checked in for Mike Scott. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Green. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Seth Curry. And it's Ben Simmons in for Maxey. A nice shot by Gallinari.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Now, here's Milton. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. 6 on the shot clock. Harris finds Simmons. Baseline jumper, and Harris gets it to go on the assist by Simmons.
Just a solid all-around jump shooter. Tobias working over that mid-range area.
Bogdanovich with it, outguarded by Simmons. Here's Snell. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one. And out of New Mexico, Tony Snell has made himself into a capable long-range marksman.
Yes, he's a guy who plays within himself, GA, stays in his lane, and knocks down perimeter shots.
Howard can't hit. And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
The 76ers making a switch here. Embiid's checked in. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Collins looking around. Capella, the pass to Hunter. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And Simmons kicks to Harris. And stolen by Hunter. Capella, the pass to Collins.
As usual, beasting inside. John Collins puts defenders in no-win situations.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
How about up over the 80% mark from the line last year? So he's happy and also consistent there with those numbers.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Mike Scott's checked in for Harris. Green comes in for Matisse Thybulle. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Shake Milton. And Maxey's subbed in for Simmons.
Going to the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
Young finds Capella. Collins against Embiid. Pass to Maxey. Back to Embiid. Stolen by Collins. Here's Hunter. It's hauled in by the 76ers. 34 seconds left in the first half. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You see that nasty streak Embiid possesses. Part of why he's a superstar. Great motor.
Now, here is Young. Outside Collins. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. 6 to shoot. Here's Hurt.
And if you let the little guy get airborne before you slide over to block him out, he can and will embarrass you on the board.
8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. They were always within striking distance. And that'll about do it as we get ready.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. And so in the game for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Then it's Clint Capella. Then it's Trae Young. And it's Herter in at the point. Now Simmons after the missed 3 from Trae Young. Embiid kicks to Milton. 2 free throws come. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Pass to Milton. There's Embiid. Rebounded by Capella.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
In the corner, it's Hunter. The pass to Herter. From the arc. No good that time. So Philadelphia will take it the other way.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Now how they envision this one.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Simmons inside the line. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. The Hawks trail it. Young outside. Back to Herter. Young dishes to Hunter. It's Young on the wing. Pass to Capella. Out left to the wing. 5 to shoot. Now, here's Hunter. Guarded by Harris. The Hawks again can't hit.
They just don't have it right now. 0 for 4. Must have been one poor speech at halftime.
It's good on the putback. Bibles got the lead up to 3 now for Philadelphia.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Here's Herter. Young from outside. No good on that one. Philadelphia leading by 3. Passes to Milton. Now here's Embiid. And they go to the intentional foul. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. The Atlanta making some changes. Outside Curry. Shoots from the elbow. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Green passes to Scott. And finished off by Scott.
The veteran presence of Danny Green keeping his eyes up, finding his teammate wide open.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Snell dishes to Bogdanovich. And it's blocked by Scott. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. 1:43 left in the third. Bogdanovich, and he uses the glass on the layup. Bogdanovich has got his first basket.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Now, here's Maxey. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Shot clock at 6. Curry passes to Howard. Outside for Curry. It's up a 3, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
That's just being out of sync, and at the worst time, costly.
Bogdanovich looking around. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional. There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And that one's good. Maxey. And the 76ers lead by 3.
poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
Here's Snell. Dwight Howard grabs the board. Here's Curry, and the layup is good. Now it's a 5-point 76ers lead.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Here's Bogdanovich. It's hauled in by the 76ers. 16 seconds left here in the third quarter. Curry outside. Offensive rebound. Pass to Maxey. He tries for 3. That shot off the mark. Here's Snell. No good with the layup. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. 76ers ahead. They're up by. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. They've got Curry. Scott is out there with Green. Then there's Howard. And it's Maxey in it.
Love it, love it. Impressive play by Cam Reddish. Capable of throwing it down.
Maxey passes to Green. And stolen by Bogdanovich. One-on-one fast break. And Reddish with the slam.
Solid transition play from Cam Reddish. Working hard to make an impact.
Outside Curry. For 3. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Reddish kicks to Okongwu. In the corner, Snell with it. Outside Bogdanovich. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The 76ers lead. Right side Curry. Tipped away. Gallinari outside. Snell, the pass to Reddish. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. Curry looking it over. Inside. It's blocked. Hands are the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. The pass to Okongwu. Gallinari outside. And that won't go. Missing the go-ahead bucket. It's good.
Sensational speed by Simmons. Trucking it down the court and beating everyone.
The Hawks trail by 3. Pass to Okongwu. To tie it up. And it's Gallinari missing. And he commits the intentional foul. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. For Philadelphia, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Outside, Simmons. 5 on the clock. Harris, good.
Gaining more confidence. Tobias putting the team on his back at a crucial point in this game.
Now Young passes it to Herter. Young outside. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
Easy to see why they get it to Young here. Not afraid to take the big shots.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
Young pass to Collins. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. The 76ers leading by 3. We've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter. Embiid, the pass to Harris. Back to Embiid. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
And there is no back down in Joel Embiid. He is ready to rise to the occasion in the big moment.
Young left side. The dish now to Capella. Tries it from 9. Good D by Embiid.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Here's Milton. No good. Shot missing. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Here's Young. Money! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Incredible competitor. Trae Young always wants to be the one to take this shot.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
Back to Simmons. Embiid is at the elbow. To the inside. Harris. Embiid, the pass to Harris. So it's Philadelphia taking the W in a close one here. That was a fun night of basketball.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A look from above the incredible City Hall building here at our broadcast location tonight, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Welcome to 2K. So the Nets starting 5. Green is out there with Jordan. Then it's Harden, and it's Durant, and it's Irving at the shooting guard. And for Philadelphia, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Shake Milton is out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Thibault in at the 3 spot. Now here's Simmons, pass to Harris. Down low, here's Embiid. Crafty move. 1 up, 1 down, 2 points with his first shot this game. And both these teams rely on low post offense doors in a size-on-size matchup. What can make the difference?
Well, smart passing is one of the keys, Kevin. You have to be able to enter the ball into the low post in a way that puts that big in a position to score it. The ball's got to be moving. Can you get it side to side and get the ball inside at the appropriate time?
Here's Simmons. After the basket by Brooklyn. And then jammed down as he goes right over DeAndre Jordan.
You can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. His confidence just soars when he slams it down like there.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Brooklyn. It's a 3-point game. Thibault trying to get open. And there's Jordan putting it right back in.
How many times have we seen DeAndre Jordan take it off the window and convert? Boy, he is so good.
Now here's Simmons. The dish to Harris. Pass to Milton. To the paint. He's looking for Jordan and finds him. Embiid, the pass to Milton. Clock at 4. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Jordan up top. Milton with it. He's picked up by Irving. And the dunk by Embiid.
And showcasing that overwhelming strength. Embiid is so skilled at finishing over the aggressive defense.
Now here's Harden. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Stolen by Durant. Embiid with the steal. Here's Milton, and foul on the, and yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back 3, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot, and paired with his dribble drive, a 2-move torture chamber.
Here's Simmons following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Simmons dishes to Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader in unassisted 3-point shots.
And not to mention 4-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their 3-point looks. Harden the first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency.
Here's Harris following the basket by Kyrie Irving over Jordan, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And whenever Harris is aggressive like this, I think it's for the best, because he has that ability to attract contact.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets.
just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Simmons against Dinwiddie. Griffin inside. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And the strength from the big man. Griffin just refusing to quit and muscling it in. Wow.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Outside Curry. Passes it to Scott. Back to Curry. Scott kicks to Curry. Howard trying to free himself up. Some solid defense from Brown. For Brooklyn, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And Joe Harris, the lethal shooter, he can also be a threat in the pick-and-roll game.
Yeah, Harris does a great job reading what a defense is giving. He's more than just a catch-and-shoot type of player. Harris can hit shots on the move and isn't afraid to go at defenders.
Now, here's Maxey. He kicks to Curry. And that one's good. Maxey.
When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting. But there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
Brown feeling out a bit. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Howard, the pass to Maxey. And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last. Here's Dinwiddie. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Feeds it to Griffin. And stolen by Howard. Maxey passes to Curry. There's the triple. A three-pointer is right on target.
Look at how composed Seth Curry is beyond the arc. Takes a shot like that and knows it's going in.
1 second separating the shot clock in game clock. Here's Claxton. Shot's good. Griffin making the play.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Outside Curry. To the middle. Here's Howard. And Howard with the stuff.
Well, good night for the defense. Dwight Howard finishes with authority.
Gets it off. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Philadelphia ahead of 5. Live. And it seems like players are constantly changing teams.
As a team, as a unit, as a roster, we've had a lot of turnover.
Greg Dinwiddie, one of those players who seems to adapt to any situation.
I mean, he's versatile, total team player, will do whatever is asked of him. He's really emerged after being picked in the 2nd round a few years ago.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take so far in Philadelphia?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
They have done a tremendous job of drawing contact and putting officials in a place where they simply have to make the call.
We've got Green. Maxey out there with Curry. Then there's Howard. And it's Scott in at the 4. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Outside, Green. Curry dishes to Howard. Just 5 to shoot. That one goes. Count it. Curry's got the lead up to 5 now for Philadelphia. Craig, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental. And I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital.
Now, here's Maxey. He's guarded closely. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor. Dinwiddie outside. In low. Count it, and the Philadelphia lead has been cut down to 3 points. Nice bucket there from Blake Griffin.
And that's just too easy. When Griffin gets to that area of the floor, expect him to finish.
Here's the pass to Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play. Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Howard finds Curry. Oh, that's blocked. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Dinwiddie with the ball. Griffin can't get it to go in.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
And that one's good. Green.
Well, this guy is a lethal distance shooter. Danny Green, lights out.
Brown against Curry. The 76ers leading by 6. And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
A platoon swap here for Brooklyn. Outside, Green. Left side, Scott. Pass to Maxey. He lobs it up.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Harden outside. KD with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. And KD throws it down.
Well, Kyrie Irving, if you're open, he will find you. This guy is a scorer, but he understands others have got to come along with him.
Curry kicks to Scott. Curry on the wing. He has 5. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Howard. Harris comes in for Mike Scott. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Green, and Simmons subbed in for Maxey. Here's Harden. The shot, no good. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Simmons finds Embiid. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Embiid's got the lead up to 11 now for the 76ers. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Irving with a clean look. His three-pointers off the mark.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Nets trail by 11. 17-foot shot on the way. And he overshot that one, missing. And now here comes Simmons leading the break.
Oh, sensational speed by Simmons. Trucking it down the court and beating everyone.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Irving passes to Harden. The wide open look for Durant. Good on the triple. Durant's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, for a big man, his stroke is just beautiful, and because of the height, it's so hard to challenge.
Here's Simmons. It's good. And the 76ers lead by 12.
And really, Simmons is nearly impossible to contain when he's sprinting to the hoop. And athletic.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers enjoying a 12th.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. At its highest, their lead topped out at 5 points. And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Without question, Seth Curry displaying his skills today.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Setting the floor for the Nets. Harden out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Jordan. And there's Green. And it's KD in at the small forward. Embiid wide open. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Embiid's got 8 points.
And that is a smooth-looking jump shot. Embiid all in one motion off the catch.
Irving drives in, and that one good.
And really, that's what you want every time down the floor. A simple, high-percentage shot.
Simmons dishes to Curry. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
I'm amazed at Simmons' athletic ability. He moves so fluidly for someone that size.
Pass to Jordan. Back to Harden. The 3. And Curry pulls it down.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
And out of bounds is Brooklyn gains possession. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And that'll give him a jolt. Nothing like a rejection to light a fire under you.
Nets trail by 12. Irving passes to Harden. Back to Irving. He dishes it to Jordan. The layup missed. And Embiid has got the ball here for Philadelphia. Stolen by Harden. Oh, and here comes Kevin Durant all alone. And it's blocked by Simmons.
How about the balance and body control? Simmons able to send that one packing.
The 76ers leading by 10. Passes to Harris. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jeff Green. That is his first foul of the game. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Howard's checked in for Joel Embiid. Mike Scott comes in for Tobias Harris. Green, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And Maxey subbed in for Simmons. And it's good, 2 points.
That is a grown man move from Dwight Howard.
The deep 3 from Irving. And stolen by Howard. It's stolen by Green. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
He got a little ahead of himself there trying to pull the team even.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
Now, here's Maxey, guarded by Harden. Scott can't get it to go. Nets trail by 12. Here's Irving. That's in, coming off the assist from KD. Irving's got 4 points this quarter. A new generation of players, Greg, coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot of players who I think are going to have a long-term impact on this game.
There's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope Cole can have the kind of impact that some of these guys are. But look at the Grizzlies. I think they got 2 terrific ones. Ja Morant has superstar written all over him. Brandon Clark probably surprised some people with his ability to have an impact. And if you look at this past draft, Obi Toppin is one to watch. This is a guy with great size and length who was a perimeter player until he had a growth spurt. So those are the types of players that I think when you combine athleticism and skill with the way the court is spaced, man, can have a tremendous impact in this game.
That's good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Harden. Knocks it loose, and the foul on Harden. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Nets, we've got 1:18 left in the third. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
You love seeing him set that hard a screen, and boy, do they get a clean look off it.
The 76ers shooting their 7th free throw attempt here.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Now the feed to Griffin. Nets passing it around. Brown outside. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Green in the post. Guarded by Harris. And now the fast break. Griffin with the ball. Dinwiddie's shot is off. The 76ers leading by 9. Outside for Curry. And there's the pass to Maxey. Howard with it. 5 to shoot. Green, the pass to Scott. Over Harris. That one doesn't drop. Nets trail by 9. And the rejection by Curry.
How about the effort from Seth Curry? He's blocking shots. Wow, what a lift for his guys.
Brown against Curry. Here's Maxey. No good. And so it's Philadelphia, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Howard is out there with Mike Scott. Then it's Green. Then there's Maxey. And it's Curry in at the 2-guard. That's the group in the game for the 76ers.
I think he's adding more toughness to his game, and it's great to see Seth Curry stick with it and finish strong.
Brown kicks to Dinwiddie. But they'll get another chance. Harris passes to Griffin. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. And it's 7 points for Blake Griffin.
Well, this is the court awareness that Joe Harris gives you. He is so skilled at realizing how to give his teammates an open look.
Howard dishes to Curry. From downtown. The shot, no good. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. And Griffin, here we go. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And they've shown a little extra hustle on the offensive glass here in the second half. Second chance points are starting to add up for them, and they can use every one of them.
Inside, Griffin with the steal. Here's Claxton, defended by Scott. Claxton with the bucket.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
On the wing, Green. Lets it go with a 3. Buries it from 3-point range. And the 76ers lead by 6.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Dinwiddie passes to Griffin. And now the 76ers on the break. Simmons is running. Pass to Thibault. Out to Harris. Here's Milton. And the 76ers get it back. And Embiid throws it down.
You see that nasty streak Embiid possesses. Part of why he's a superstar. Great motor.
Feeds it to Harris. Here's Brown. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Philadelphia leading by 8. Three-pointer by Embiid. Dinwiddie with the rebound. And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for Brooklyn. And yes, it's good.
And this is why Griffin is so valuable to his team. Always willing to share the rock.
Outside, Simmons. Pass to Harris. Yep, that one goes in there.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Now, Dinwiddie. Passes it to Griffin. A minute 50 left in the game. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Milton kicks to Harris. Embiid is at the elbow. Dribble on the wing, guarded by Harris. Lock at 6. Embiid inside the line. Harris, right side. That one off the back iron and out. Nets trail by 6. Here's Brown, and then Brown with the dunk.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
No, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
And challenging the bigger defender coming through in the biggest moment.
Well, he knows how much was riding on that possession. You get the sense he relishes the chance.
Some changes for Brooklyn.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
With it, outguarded by Simmons. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why they create so many opportunities for others.
Simmons passes to Embiid. Yes!
And there is no back down in Joel Embiid. He is ready to rise to the occasion in the big moments.
Harden has a wide open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Money!
And what a huge sequence that could be.
Wow, a play that might come to define this game.
If anyone wants to know where the momentum turned, that may have been it right there.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 4-point ballgame.
Well, this trip to the line should seal the deal. Amazing job.
Irving for 3. Got it. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Now, when the game is on the line, Kyrie is the guy you want taking the shot. He is a stone-cold finisher.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. That's the first. That will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
A bit of heroics at the line right there as he bumps their lead to 3 and makes things a little easier for them defensively.
So it's the 76ers taking the win in a close game. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean,
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Then it's Trae Young. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Herter in at the 1 spot. And for Brooklyn, Durant is out there with Green. Then it's Harden. Then there's Irving. And it's Jordan in at the center position. Now here's Collins. Dishes to Young. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, just exceptional focus on these hard finishes. Young welcomes getting physical on the way up.
And the second season for Trae Young, just unreal. Pulling off amazing performances at such a young age. Greg, just how good do you think he can be?
You know, Kevin, Young will be viewed as a top point guard in this league for a long time. When it's all said and done, might be one of the best point guards in league history. Certainly is on his way to being one of the best shooters to ever play.
Durant kicks to Harden. Back to Durant. 6 to shoot. Harden outside. Over Hunter.
And really, Hunter can guard every position. This is something that makes him incredibly valuable.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Now, here's Capella. Following the miss by Kyrie Irving. The pass to Herter. Another shot. The shot comes out, and Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Harden the pass to Irving. Now here's Harden. Defense right on him. Good work defensively by Capella. Young against Jordan. Pass to Capella. Kicks it out to Collins. And a miss there on the triple.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
A nice shot by Irving.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Herter passes to Young. The shot's good. Young's got 5.
You gotta like seeing this from Young, wanting to prove he's more than just a jump shooter.
Outside Durant. Outside Green. And there's the call on Kevin Herter. That's foul number 2 for him. Today, Greg, we see a lot more friendly rivalry. Does that bother you?
Not at all. I mean, people like to say, well, our era had the rivalries were more bitter. I disagree with that. I think guys are every bit as competitive today as they've ever been.
That's good to hear.
They just also have more exposure and opportunity to be around one another. Kids today growing up, they've been playing against each other since the 5th, 6th grade in national tournaments. When we played, we didn't get to see the other top players around the country. So I think that was one reason why you didn't have a closeness with guys that unless you were on the same team.
Now here's Harden following the missed shot by DeAndre Hunter. Harden dishes to Jordan. Outside for KD. The Nets working the ball around now. Over Hunter. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
They get it again. Young. Durant against Collins. And the dunk by Capella.
Capella's so good at finishing around the rim, showing you right there. Great explosiveness inside.
Irving double team. Green kicks to Harden. Knocked loose. There's the call on Kevin Huerter. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Ouch. 3 fouls for him already. And now if you're the coach, you got to think about sitting him down.
A platoon swap here for Brooklyn. Dinwiddie passes to Griffin. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
And how about Griffin continuing to own the paint? A fantastic power forward with good touch from there.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Gallinari surveying the D. Feeds it to Okongwu. Here's Bogdanovich. And it's Griffin with the rebound.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Here's Claxton. Outside Griffin. Brown dishes to Griffin. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
And that's the trademark Griffin finish. Get in tight, elevate, and throw it down with authority. Big fella is a beast down low.
Passes it to Okongwu. Griffin with the steal. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. He kicks to Brown. Pass to Claxton. Down low. And Griffin with the score. The assist by Brown. Griffin's got 6.
And how about the strength and focus there of Griffin? Absorbs the hit and still finishes.
Here's Bogdanovich. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket. Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's Atlanta. They lead by 3. 2K Sports back. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. Well, from what you guys are seeing from the Hawks, what are you thinking about their performance?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
On the court for Atlanta, we've got Gallinari. Bogdanovich is out there with Tony Snell. Then it's Reddish. And it's Okongwu in at the center, locking down the middle. Snell, the pass to Gallinari. It's tipped. Brown outside. And the pass to Griffin. Fires from deep. Dinwiddie's shot is off. The Hawks leading by 3. Here's Snell. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And Bogdanovich kicks to Reddish. 6 on the shot clock. Makes it off the glass. Reddish has got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Hawks. Net shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. Dinwiddie passes to Griffin. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And both free throws good for Dinwiddie. And here's Bogdanovich. Snell dishes to Reddish. Rebound, Brooklyn.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity, gone awry.
Outside for Griffin. Pass to Claxton. Back to Griffin. And it's blocked. To the inside. Here's Gallinari. Feeds to Okongwu. Poked away. Now here's Reddish. Guarded by Harris. Okongwu. Nice D from Griffin. Nets trail by 3. In transition, here come the Nets. And finished off by Brown.
You know, with Harris, if you're open, he's going to make sure he finds you.
For Atlanta, they've gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Bogdanovich looking around. Gallinari left side. Griffin grabs the board.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
You know, Harris has a really good all-around game, and I've been most impressed by his passing.
Bogdanovich passes to Snell. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Nets?
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
Atlanta making a switch here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Collins comes in for Gallinari. Hunter's checked in for Reddish. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Bogdanovich. Hawks shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. Oh,
man.
One of the most explosive young bigs we have. Collins quick off the floor and gets creative at the rim. And last season for Capella wasn't that easy. Had his year cut short to injury. Never got the chance to suit up with his new team in the Hawks. And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Here's Huerter, guarded by Harden. Here's Snell, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And with Capella and the Hawks, both are excited for this season.
And on paper, Capella seems like a great fit. Can finish inside, pairs well with John Collins and Trae Young, and Capella could be the difference maker to get this team back in the playoffs.
Irving can't hit.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Hunter, no one around him. From outside, off the mark. Brooklyn's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Now, here is Harden. Tight defense on him. Kicks it out to Collins. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Brooklyn trailing. Green finds Durant. Lets it fly. Now here's Harden. D right on him. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Here's Huerter. Just 3 on the clock. And it's sent back by KD. And some good action. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. And Gallinari, a guy who maybe should have gotten more All-Star votes over the years, Jack. That's all for now.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Blake Griffin really making a difference here.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
We've got Durant. Green is out there with Jordan. Then it's Harden, and it's Irving in at the 2. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Here's Collins. Got a piece of it. To the paint. Here's Snell. Guarded by Green. Snell, no good. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Nets. Trailing by 2. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Trae Young comes in for Tony Snell. And it's Bogdanovich in for Kevin Huerter. To the wing right side. To the inside. Green with the block. Nobody near Irving. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
Hunter, no good. Nets have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. With a tie, and he connects with the jumper. Irving's got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Nets.
And, you know, after starting 0 for 3 this half, they finally get one down.
Pass to Young. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. And finished off by Collins.
You just can't leave anyone open around Young. He's very capable of spotting his uncovered teammates.
Harden against Bogdanovich. It's Harden with the drive. Count the basket.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
For Atlanta, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Young inside, covered by Irving, and the dunk by Capella.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
Jordan finds Green. And here is Jordan. Outside for Durant. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. A platoon swap here for Brooklyn. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Gallinari comes in for John Collins. Reddish, he's checked in for Hunter. And it's done in for Trae Young. Gallinari outside. Tries a 3. That's good from Dunn on the assist from Gallinari. Dunn's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Nets trail by 5. Now, Chris Dunn, a part of that Zach LaVine trade a few years ago. You know, G.A., what's interesting about Dunn is he actually played a lot of small forward last season.
How about that? Drafted 5th overall back in 2016 as a point guard. He's only about 6'3", but very strong and has long arms and plays with great toughness. Just another example of how small ball is affecting every front court position.
He feeds it to Okongwu. Gallinari outside. Just 5 on the clock. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And Okongwu slams it in.
Yeah, his teammates are going to like Gallinari more and more with every one of those passes. Good job to set up for a wide-open look.
Pass to Harris. Looking to end the run. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Gallinari. And Griffin sends it back. And he's able to get it back. Now the pass to Reddish. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Kevin Huerter, he is checked in for the Hawks. Dinwiddie finds Brown. Pass to Harris from past the arc. The shot missing. And Atlanta will come the other way. Down low. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Gallinari's got his first bucket in this one. Nets trail by 6. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. It's tipped. Right side, Griffin. 4 on the shot clock.
And Blake Griffin is just an incredible athlete, explosive.
And here we go, coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined, and we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's Atlanta as they end the third quarter with a 13-5 run. We've got more in store for you right after this. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. And so in the game for the Hawks, they've got Young. Gallinari is out there with Reddish. Then it's Okongwu, and it's Herter in at the guard position. Young dishes to Okongwu, and it's blocked by Jordan.
Hey, get that weak stuff out of here. Take it home. Jordan is fantastic at rejecting those kinds of shots.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. John Collins comes in for Gallinari. And Tony Snell subbed in for Reddish.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Harden the pass to Green. Here is Durant. Shot from 16. Bank shot, no good. The Hawks leading by 10. Shoots from the high post. Collins up top, guarded by Green. The kick out to Young. Here's Herter. No good on the 3. And it's Irving with the ball for the Nets. Harden dishes to Jordan. Kicks it out to Harden. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Over Young. Up again. Jordan. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, I like how Jordan embraces his role on this team. I mean, it's all about rebounding and putbacks for him at the offensive end.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Here's Herter. And the 3 off target.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
And here's KD for 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Those 3-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they can keep it up.
And finished off by Collins.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
Kicks it out to Harden. Jordan at the elbow. A steal. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
You know, for his size, Capella is quite graceful. I mean, he's not a stationary big man by any means. An excellent scorer off drives.
It's Harden with the drive, and Harden with the stop.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim.
Yeah, just couldn't contain himself. Couldn't control himself there.
Here's Herter. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss. Jordan's got 6 rebounds in the game. Harden the pass to Irving. And the layup's good off the glass. Now just a 5-point Hawks lead.
Boy, you need a confident player to get you a big bucket. And that's exactly who Irving is and what he does.
Back to Herter. Kicks it out to Collins. Offline with his 3.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And it's Irving missing.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Snell from outside. Not going to go that time. Nets have gone 4-7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Outside Jordan. Green, the pass to Jordan. But he stays with it. Kicks it out to Harden. Outside Durant, 5 on the clock, over Collins. That misses off the backboard. Here's Atlanta now. Inside, passes to Snell. Right side, Collins. That 3 off the mark. 23 seconds left in the 4th quarter. They kick it out to Green. Back to Irving. The feed to Jordan. And Capella sends it back.
Boy, the long arms of Capella on display there. When his energy matches his wingspan, he causes a lot of problems on defense.
And he just elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook.
I'm glad he didn't go overboard and try to do too much there. And you know the ball's going to Harden when the game's tight. Terrific at delivering.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks. What a gorgeous nighttime view. And let's...
Hey, Kevin.
They're fun to watch, DA. Thanks. A look at the 76ers starting group. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with Shake Milton. And it's Thibault in at the small forward spot. And for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Then it's Clint Capella. Then it's Trae Young. And it's Herter in at the 1 spot. He kicks to Young. Passes it to Capella. Back to Young. Now here's Collins. Defended by Milton. Simmons with it. Here's Milton. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Couple terrific centers in tonight's matchup here. Greg, great pivots, but center matchups are far from traditional, it seems like, these days.
No doubt about it, Kevin. Once you get into this now small ball mindset, this positionless game, I mean, you're seeing guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5 because, listen, when you're 25 feet from the basket, if I'm 6'2" and you're 7'2", I can still guard you. So because of the spacing now, it allows you the luxury to play smaller.
Capella, the pass to Hunter. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Clock at 6. Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
You just can't leave anyone open around Young. He's very capable of spotting his uncovered teammates.
Now Milton. The pass to Embiid. Solid as a rock from 20 feet away.
Oh, they've tailored their offense around him. And let me tell you, he loves playing in this system.
Young looking it over. Unloads from 9. He doesn't hit that one. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Outside, Simmons. And here is Milton. Lets it go from deep. Embiid kicks to Milton. Outside, Simmons. Feeds to Embiid. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
Oh, this is the confidence the big man Embiid brings to the table. No hesitation shooting off the pass.
Now, here is Young. To the middle. It's tipped. Here's Collins, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Collins has got his second basket.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
Simmons finds Milton. Now here's Embiid. Capella covering. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
And what a baller this guy is, the big fella, Embiid. I mean, he welcomes getting physical and overwhelms the defense with his size and muscle.
Now, here is Young. Bob's up there for Collins.
My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. Now here's Simmons. Pass to Thibault. Back to Simmons. Down low, and they double up Embiid. Simmons inside. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
I mean, at almost 7 feet tall, Simmons is hard to contain. The defense has to push him farther away.
1:16 left in the first quarter of the game. Young dishes to Collins. Here's Herter. No good on the triple. The 76ers leading by 4. Here's Harris, and Capella sends it back.
He seems to improve his shot blocking every year. I mean, Capella is outstanding at using his length to swat away shots.
Pass to Herter. Over Thibault. No good off the front iron.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Simmons passes to Embiid. Shoots over Capella. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Herter passes to Capella. Here's Herter. Launches a three. It's hauled in by Harris. Milton with it. Takes a three. They get the rebound. Here's Embiid. That shot no good. Oh, he hit it! He hit it!
What a great shot! How about that shot?
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. 76ers lead by 1. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. What stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
They've been quicker to the ball, showing great anticipation and terrific hustle.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Taking a look at the 76ers, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Shake Milton is out there with Ben Simmons. And
the versatility of Simmons astounding, amazing, impressive. Dunks like this are just insane.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Gallinari. Rebound by the 76ers.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Simmons finds Harris. Harris draws the double. Milton with it. Takes the three. Outside for Simmons. The second chance effort. It's deflected.
Well, you couldn't ask for a harder work than Bogdanovich. It takes a lot of effort to cover a shot that way.
Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. And Embiid has got the ball here for the 76ers. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. And here's Harris from the arc. It doesn't go for him. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Here's Bogdanovich, and he drops it in from the low post.
Choosing to be tied down, Bogdanovich is fantastic at adjusting his body and shot when he gets hit.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Now here's Curry. He's tightly guarded. The Hawks have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. A nice shot by Gallinari.
Passes like that help develop team chemistry. Bogdanovich, I love the display of unselfishness.
Now, here's Maxey. He is covered by Bogdanovich. Maxey passes to Howard, and it's Howard finishing it off.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Okongwu dishes to Snell. Kicks it to Okongwu. Great D that time from Howard. Philadelphia's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Scott the pass to Maxey. Back to Scott. Sinks the triple. Now it's a 4-point Philadelphia lead. Greg, in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces, but title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office. Takes a shot at the elbow. Passes it to Maxey. Here's Curry with the three. That shot off. So the Hawks will take it the other way. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
From 6 feet. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The 76ers leading by 4. There's 49 seconds left in the first half of the game. Howard in the post.
Oh, proving he can be crafty. Howard takes pride in fooling defenders and getting them to jump.
It's his first trip to the line.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
41 seconds left in the first half. Bogdanovich looking around. And it goes down 2 points.
Well, an off guard by nature. Bogdanovich does have playmaking abilities.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Maxey passes to Curry. There's 18 seconds left in the second quarter.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
Snell from outside. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Howard's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Curry way outside. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. They were never able to get the lead above. And that'll...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. One of the stories here, John Collins getting it done today.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Bringing the physicality. I mean, they kept working it to him, and he kept delivering.
Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Then it's Trae Young. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Herter in at the point guard position. So that's the Hawks 5. And the basket by Curry.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
Inside, here's Collins. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And that's a tough shot for an athletic big man like Collins. Finishing through contact is something you've got to be able to do.
Maxey passes to Curry. No good from outside.
A really tough night for him offensively. I mean, I wonder what the score would be if he wasn't so cold from the field.
Hunter kicks to Capella. The pass to Herter. For the tie. Kept alive. Goes back up. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
6'10" center from Switzerland. I mean, Capella, he's become a nightly double-double threat. Strong big man.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. The 76ers lead it. And Curry has it in the corner. Shot from 16. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Throughout his career, Howard has dominated the boards. The size, touch, and timing he possesses is just a lethal concoction.
Outside Collins. Back to Herter. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Herter's got his first 2 points. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Here's Green. Lays it up and banks it in. And the 76ers lead by 4.
Oh, an underrated athlete, if you ask me. Green has the leaping ability to do damage inside.
And now we've got the intentional foul. Philadelphia on D. Pass to Herter. To the inside. Collins. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Thibault, the pass to Harris. Right side, Simmons. Shot clock at 6. Here's Embiid. It's Samart. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Last thing they want to be doing right now is giving away possessions. I mean, turnovers can kill you in this kind of game.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Bogdanovich passes to Reddish. It's stolen by Milton. To the paint from 6 feet. He kicks it to Harris. Down low, here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Did you see the no-look pass by Harris right there? I mean, he's a wing that knows how to move the ball.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Molinari with it, outguarded by Simmons, and Ben Simmons picks up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. 1:31 left in the third quarter. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Remember, he didn't join the NBA until he was 25. Bogdanovich has such a strong reputation as a long-range shooter.
Here's Milton. Back to Embiid. Over Okongwu. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
They're not playing defense with anywhere near the passion they showed in the first half. There's been a big-time drop-off.
Bogdanovich finds Gallinari. In the corner, Snell with it. Okongwu, the pass to Snell. 6 to shoot. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Hawks with a new shot clock. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. 3-pointers, Snell. Rebound by the 76ers. 29 seconds left to play here in the third. Fires for 3. Rebound collected by Snell.
Tells you a little something about their team. They've been able to pull in front despite his struggles tonight.
A shot by Reddish, no good. Fast break, Philadelphia. On up the court. Here's Harris. Here's Embiid, and they call the foul, so he's got the... And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And so it's the Philadelphia. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. The Hawks trail by 6. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. We've got Green. Embiid is out there with Mike Scott. Then there's Maxey. And it's Curry in at the 2. Gallinari outside, and the foul called on Danny Green. That is his first foul of the game. And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Tobias Harris is checked in for Scott. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Green. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Seth Curry. And Simmons subbed in for Maxey. Young, and the rejection by Embiid.
You got to be careful around Embiid. When he's around, he's capable of coming up with these blocks.
And Embiid has got the ball here for the 76ers. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. Simmons passes to Harris. Bounce pass for Milton. Here's Embiid. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Hawks passing it around. Here's Herter, defended by Thibault. Herter passes to Hunter. Shot clock at 5. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here.
And they continue to control the glass.
The 76ers leading by 6. Now Embiid, and Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Simmons. At the top of the key, Embiid. 6 on the shot clock. Milton in the corner. Back to Embiid. Shoots over Capella. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Curry's checked in for Shake Milton. Atlanta's shooting 34% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Young against Curry. Young's shot is off.
Hate to say it, but he's dragging them down. Not a single bucket this game.
Thibault, the pass to Curry. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got his 5th rebound in this one.
He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. I mean,
and now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Shots good from Young.
You gotta like seeing this from Young, wanting to prove he's more than just a jump shooter.
Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Outside for Curry. Here's the 3. That shot misses. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Pass to Herter. Trying to find Capella. Oh!
An energetic finish from Capella. For a big man, he's got some nasty.
Now here's Simmons. Defense is right there. Sinks the 3-pointer. Curry's got the lead up to 9 now for the 76ers.
Well, it was just a mystery what the defense was doing there. You never want to give him that much space outside the 3-point line.
Young drives in. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Young's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, this is what Young can expect. Defenses are going to be physical with him, try to throw him off his game.
Curry passes to Simmons. High post, Embiid. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. And the 76ers lead by 9. Young with no one around. No good with the triple. Here's Philadelphia. So far in the 4th quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
That's a good break. I mean, it's tough to connect on those long-distance passes.
3-pointer by Embiid. Atlanta with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
To the inside. Here's Herter. Collins passes to Herter. Here's Hunter. Here's Young. Good D by Embiid. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. 11 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. The three from Simmons. Rebounded by Capella. Young, good look. Off on that one. So the 76ers win it. Thank you, David. Great interview.